Good morning guys and welcome back to a new weekly vlog. It is Monday. It is quite gloomy outside actually, and I am having my second coffee of the day. I feel like Mondays you kind of need that second cup of coffee. But anyway, I am back to YouTube. Apologies, I took accidentally a few weeks off, maybe a month, and it wasn't intentional. I just wasn't really inspired to film anything, and I think I was taking things slow and trying to plan things behind the scenes, and yeah, so apologies for that. But I am back, and from this week onwards it's going to be really fun. I've got some really lovely and exciting events and opportunities and trips coming up, which I'm really excited for. I'm very excited to take you along with me. This week is quite busy with a few events. However, I've got some home things I want to get done, so I thought I would actually pick up the camera and do that with you this morning. I have just had my delivery arrive from Desenio. I'm actually working with them on this vlog, which is very exciting, and it came at the perfect timing because, as you may have seen, I've been looking for prints to fill the house, and I feel like it's just such a beautiful way to add a bit more characteristic, add a bit more colour. As you may know, my taste for my interiors and also my fashion, and I guess just my overall style, is very neutral, very minimal. The way I like to add accents of colour and texture is mainly through accessories. I feel like prints and paintings is a really nice way to do so, and you can just be a little bit more playful as it's not as permanent as painting a wall. Yeah, so I've ordered a couple of canvases for the house, so let's unbox those now. Actually obsessed with how beautiful these prints are. So these are the prints that I've picked up from Desenio. I have shopped at Desenio for a very long time, and I just adore just the variety of different art they have and the quality as well as the affordability. And something that I was very positively surprised at is that they now do canvas prints, so they look like actual paintings, which looks incredible. They may have done this for a while, but I haven't shopped on there for such a long time, and I am so happy with the outcome of these pieces, especially this green one. This is so beautiful. I mean, the quality of it is just so gorgeous. They actually look like real life paintings, and I got them framed in this really gorgeous wooden oak, and I just think it's so beautiful. So all the prints I have ordered, I have decided to pick them out in the canvas style. It just looks so good. I'm so happy with how these look. I feel like the framing just makes it so much more finished and luxurious. It looks so elegant. So I picked out this one first because I was actually inspired by, my mum has this really beautiful lavender print in her home, and it's got a gorgeous French chateau, and then you've got all the lavender and all the like trees around it, and it's just such a gorgeous print. I absolutely adore it. It's one of my favourites. So this is what inspired me to pick this one up. I just love how natural it is, and it's very wild. I've then gone for this really gorgeous, very minimal print, which I'm so obsessed with, and I thought this could go really nicely in the kitchen on the staircase, which I think would look really nice because we've got quite a lot of green up there. So upstairs is kind of like a green theme, downstairs is a bit more of a bluey red neutral theme, and I really want to play with it. And then yeah, for the lounge I ordered this print. However, I don't know if it's going to work or not because there's quite a lot of orange tone in it. It could work, we'll give it a go, but I'm not too sure now I'm seeing it. Like I said, I am working with Desenio on this YouTube video. They have very kindly given me a discount code to share with you, which is Amelia T. I'll leave it on the screen and in the description box down below. This is going to get you 45% off prints, 25% off canvases, and 10% off frames, and this is valid until midnight on Sunday the 1st of June, so definitely make sure that you make the most of it and share it with your friends and family. Desenio is just such trustworthy, high quality and affordable destination to get some really beautiful prints. Really love adding prints to the home. I feel like it's a really nice way to change things up, add a bit more character and personality and a bit more warmth to your home. Like I said, I will leave the discount code, and I will also link the prints that I've picked out in the description box down below if you're interested in the prints. that looks so elegant. I absolutely adore it, and I feel like it finishes this space so nicely. It's not too much. The colours are so nice. I'm so happy with that. That looks really pretty. So my vision was for this print to be here, and I think that would look really lovely. Maybe a little bit higher. I think I'll give it a go because they're quite lightweight, and I've got those sticky back sides that will hold them in place. So really amazing for if you're renting a property. So let's go and get those. I'm truly very impressed with myself. This is so beautiful. One, because this print is so stunning. I absolutely love the detail of it. It looks like a real life painting, and I feel like it finishes off the kitchen so well and just ties in all the green in here. It's so gorgeous. And two, because I was able to put this up on my own with a couple of command strips and a bit of a balancing game, because it is on the staircase, so I'm very impressed with myself that I was able to do that. It may be a tiny bit off center, but when one of my friends come around we will play around with it, but it's actually not too bad. I think that's fine, and I think it's in the middle as well. I think so. I think I've done actually quite a good job, but I'm so over the moon with how this is looking. It's such a soft artwork. I absolutely adore it, and like I said, Desenio have such an array of really beautiful prints, illustrations, photography work, abstract pieces. They just have such a gorgeous array of prints, pictures and art on there, so definitely check them out. I will leave this down below. I believe this is 70 by 100 centimeters, so it's quite big, but it just fills the house so well, especially in this large area. So yeah, don't forget to use my discount code AmeliaT, which will give you an incredible discount on your orders. And like I said, it ends on the 1st of June at midnight. So definitely get them ordered. This is such a gorgeous spring summer print. I am so happy with it. A few deliveries I thought I would unbox with you. First one is from Purdey Figg. I've heard a lot about this company and I've always wanted to give it a go. They're renowned for their very beautiful, very sustainable and clean household cleaning products. They very kindly got in contact and wanted to send over some products to try out. So this is what it looks like. So we have a really lovely sustainable glass spray bottle, and then as well it comes with these gorgeous cleaning essential oils, which are all for the counter. So they've got different fragrances, which I also think is a really lovely idea and makes your house smell just so wonderful. So we've got lemon and marjoram, patchouli and cedarwood, which I think is going to be my favorite, and then orange and petite grain. And it also came with a very gorgeous little e-cloth which fits perfectly in my home. Like I said, I'm having a little bit of a slow morning, just kind of like pottering around the house, getting the house nice and clean. I always say if you've got a clean space, clean house, you've got a clean mind, and that's when I'm my most productive. If I've got quite a messy house or I don't actually have a nice outfit on, I find myself being so lazy and unproductive and just not motivated. So I'm going to give the house a little bit of a spruce, and this just came in the perfect timing. What I love about these as well is that the product's going to last such a long time. What I love about this as well is that this is just going to last for such a long time. So not only is it good for your health and your surroundings, but also as well it's going to be really good for the environment, and it's sustainable, and like I said, it lasts a long time. So it may seem a bit more of a luxury high-end cleaning product, however these are going to last such a long time. They're also going to make your house smell incredible, and they're going to be completely not harmful for your health. There's so much news at the moment, which to be fair is kind of stressing me out. I feel like all I hear at the moment is that our skincare, our perfumes, our makeup, our cleaning products, our candles in our house are actually quite harmful to our bodies and our health, and it's just been a little bit overwhelming. You just don't know where to start. So if this is something that you do want to start off with, then I will leave these down below, and maybe I might be able to get a discount code. But yeah, if this is going to help obviously make my house be clean and smell wonderful, but also be less harmful and damaging to my health, then that is just fantastic. I'm going to pour maybe half of the bottle in. It just smells so beautiful. This is the patchouli and cedarwood one. It smells heavenly, but I also think that just looks very aesthetically pleasing as well, doesn't it? Another tip that I've heard about, which I think is such a lovely hack if you have your own place and you've got friends coming around, or you just want to make the house feel really nice, is to spray like essential oils or like a really nice home scents in the sinks and in the toilet, because then that just lets the aromas really play off. And this fragrance is so stunning. This is the cedarwood and patchouli, which is two of my favorite ingredients. So not only is it cleaning my house wonderfully, it smells heaven. I'm such a sucker when it comes to home senses. I love a candle, and I've been really trying hard to put on my diffuser instead of candles, because apparently that's not good for your health either. So I'm trying to do small things like that. But yeah, this is a game changer. This is going to be so good, because not only am I cleaning my house, but I'm also just making it smell wonderful as well. Do you know what I haven't actually done as well? I haven't shown you outside properly. I haven't actually spoken to you guys about the garden furniture, so I think let's go outside and do a little bit of talking, because I do need to run to the garden centre or somewhere to grab some soil, because I bought a new plant pot for my fig tree, which I really need to plant, because I think that's going to look so wonderful and it needs a bigger home. My parents very kindly, when they were bringing up the car, they brought up my garden pot I bought from HomeSense. So I actually think I might do that task with you guys today, and then we can do a little bit of a garden tour and I'll show you what I've got installed for it. Okay, so this is the new plant pot. So this is where I want this new gorgeous HomeSense plant pot to go. This was only £20. I actually cannot believe how cheap that was. It's just incredible. Let me know your thoughts on what I should do actually, because I'm thinking about repotting the fig tree. I think it just needs a bigger home. I feel like it just looks a little bit awkward in this plant pot, which I do love, but it just feels a little bit compact, where I think that will suit this area so well, and I think it will just be a really nice pot to then flow into our gorgeous garden. I did think about replanting my hydrangea in this plant pot, but I think I might get another one. I think the fig tree should go first. But yeah, this is how the garden is looking. I absolutely adore it. So the garden furniture is from a company called Laura James, and it was actually really reasonable. I think we got it in the sale, and I believe for the set it was £700, and then the cushions come with it, and then I've just added bits and bobs like my old picnic blanket throw, which is quite an antique piece. And I just absolutely adore it. And then very kindly my mum, like you saw, got some hydrangeas and some lavender and some daisies. I actually might get her to buy some more hydrangeas for me, because where she gets them from is just so beautiful. I actually had a few questions asking about if they do online orders, and I don't believe they do. They do come in these gorgeous pots as well, which I think is so good, but they're from her local fruit and veg shop. If they are online, I will leave down below, but unfortunately you may have to go somewhere else. I absolutely love it out here. Cannot wait for it to warm up a little bit more, because the weather has dropped recently. The other weekend it was like 26 degrees. I think it's going to go back up to 22 this weekend, so very much excited to have a quite chilled weekend sitting here. So yeah, I feel like this plant pot is just going to look so much nicer here. I would really love to get like a black stand for this plant pot to go in. I feel like that would look really cool and elevated as well. I just feel like this starky white vase is just not doing any favors to the place, so I think I'm going to order some tropical plant soil, and then yeah, and then that'll be done. That would look really lovely, and then I will soon get some maybe more plant pots for the other ones, because I feel like they're going to outgrow their plant pot homes. But other than that, I'm very happy. The sun is shining. It's been heavenly. I've had a really lovely productive day today in central London. I've been to an event, I have met up with Arletta for a little bit of lunch, and I've also done some shooting with my photographer, which I'm really enjoying at the moment. And yeah, I had a really lovely day. I've just got home. I popped to M&S actually to pick up some bits for this evening, as I have my angel Izzy coming over for some dinner and some bubbles. And I know it's a Tuesday, don't come at me that there's going to be bubbles involved on a Tuesday. However, my girl needs some love, and my love language is cooking and hosting people and just being there for someone. So I've brought bubbles. If she wants it, she can have it. If she doesn't, she doesn't. But that's what I've bought because I know that would cheer me up. And I would happily support her whilst drinking it. So yes, I've got her coming around this evening, and I'm going to do some chicken, some feta salad, and some roasted butternut squash. So really lovely and healthy, some olives, and of course some bubbles. So I thought I would pick up the camera and start vlogging here because we love some home bits and some wholesome content. I've really enjoyed our terrace. It's been heavenly. Kiana and I sat in our dressing gowns all night last night on it. It's just been so beautiful. So I thought I might as well make the most of it, invite Izzy round, and have a really lovely girls' evening. So I'm gonna do just that. So I'm gonna prep the butternut squash, get that roasting, just so everything's ready to go. So when she arrives, I'm not faffing, and then I can sit with her and catch up with her. This is actually it's from Because of Alice. It's a really gorgeous linen bodice maxi dress, and it's just so perfect for this time of year and so easy to wear, especially around London. I like to wear long maxi dresses. I don't like really to wear like short dresses, so I think this is perfect. I think they do have it in white and brown as well, I'm not too sure, but I'll leave it down below because it's really comfortable and it really sits and holds, and it's got pockets as well, which I think is fabulous. Yeah, it's just going to be my everyday dress that I can dress up and dress down, which I think is so handy. Laid the table for our little olives and champagne. I've got my roundhouse napkins, Zara Home champagne glass, well, wine glasses, but I actually prefer to have champagne in those. Dunelm chopping board, Daylesford nibble bowls, the candle, my Pooky Light, and these are from Anthropology, and my table cloth is from Zara Home. Good morning, guys. It is a glorious morning. I'm back to back with events and work, which is really exciting. I did my Pilates class, and then I've just been to Sarah Chapman, as you saw, for a really gorgeous facial. I had this 45-minute Chelsea flower show glow up, and they did like sculpting, lymphatic drainage. My skin feels heaven and it feels fabulous. I am now in a cab because I am heading now to Harrods as I'm doing a masterclass with Victoria Beckham, and then I'm meeting my mum back in Sloane Square because we're going to do a little bit of shopping, and then later we have a very exciting evening with the leader. They very kindly invited my mum and I to the Chelsea Flower Show, which is so exciting. If you've never been to the Chelsea Flower Show, it's just so beautiful. Sloane Square, even if you don't go to the show and you just go around Sloane Square, it's so picturesque. All the shops have had these really gorgeous like flower installations in, and it just looks very cool. So yeah, if you haven't and you have time, definitely come and check it out. Just arrived at the Victoria Beckham masterclass. Holly here. Oh god. I have just done my makeup for the day. Hals did a little touch up. She came already done up. I'm really impressed with myself. I don't even have foundation on. I feel like it's honey, but I used some new products. I already have this eyeshadow palette, which is this one. I adore this like auburn colour. It's so beautiful. But they very kindly got us some more products to try. And I've got this really lovely bronzer on, and it's just so velvety on the skin. It is heaven. I think this is actually my new favourite bronzer. It's so soft. And then all I've done for touch-ups is concealer, so I'm in the shade L2. Lip balm, I've got Cassis on, which actually looks quite daunting. It's a really lovely dark purple, but it's actually quite soft on the lips. And then I found my new mascara, which is Fast Lash by Victoria Beckham, and that is made my eyelashes so long. I love it. I'll leave all the products down below. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a little later now. Had the most loveliest morning with some iconic brands, Sarah Chapman and Victoria Beckham. Had the loveliest morning, and I shot some content with Holly. And then Mum and I met up in Sloane Square, did a bit of shopping. We did some wedding guest shopping, which was really successful. Came home, I had late lunch around 3:30. I was starving. And then I've just got myself ready. We are very excitingly going to the Chelsea Flower Show. I'm very kindly invited by Walida, so we're going with them. So today is the PR day. There was King's Day yesterday, PR day this afternoon, and then I think it's then open to the public. This is the first time both my mum and I have ever been, so very exciting. We have been very kindly sent a couple of dresses from Holland Cooper, who you may know is just the most iconic British brand, who I absolutely adore. Mum is in her beautiful dress, which I really want to show you. However, unfortunately, my outfit didn't go to plan. It was a little bit too big on me, so I've just gone for an oldie but a goldie. I popped on my mango dress that I got last year, and I absolutely love it. It's just so flattering. I've paired it with my Russell & Bromley heels, a YSL bag, and I've popped on my Holland Cooper cable knit cardigan. I literally wear this all the time now. It's the best summer cardigan ever. Mum, she looks so gorgeous. Hi. Look how beautiful she looks. So
thank you.
Mum's in a gorgeous Holland Cooper pale pink lace maxi dress with pockets. But we've gone for a very light, summery, yeah. Look, oh, we look so cute.
So excited.
But I'll leave both of our outfits down below. Doesn't she look gorgeous? She looks stunning. Mum looks gorgeous. Just gonna have a little mooch around now. Look at that. Look at that umbrella.
This is my vibe.
How gorgeous.
Charcoal.
We've done a loop of the outside, and now we're in the arena tent area, and apparently this is where the most beautiful flowers are. Honestly, we're having a lovely time. I can't believe this is the first time we've ever been here. We need to come again and again because it is so beautiful. Such a fun day out. There's just so much to see, so much to do. My favourite is tulips. They're just so underrated, but the most beautiful flower ever. They make me so happy. Look how pretty she looks. Smell the rose. Get a girl. We've just smelt the coastal walks, and that was heavenly. So beautiful. There's a champagne fresh here. Hey, just we have had the loveliest evening at the Chelsea Flower Show. We are bubbled up. So we are gonna go for dinner now. I've booked the Pig's Ear in Chelsea. I kept seeing it on Instagram, so I thought I would give it a go. But did you enjoy this evening?
Oh, it's been absolutely fantastic.
It was very cute, wasn't
Beautiful.
it? Beautiful.
Absolutely.
I would really recommend it as well.
Yes.
I definitely want to come again.
Yeah. I'm so
It's so
excited. I'm
stunning.
coming on Friday with
Yeah,
my sister
so
and my mum.
my mum's coming with my auntie and my nan. And now you kind of like, I feel like it's a good idea to kind of get a feel for the place, and also as well, like, enjoy the food and the drinks.
It's stunning.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
very gorgeous.
really good. Amazing. Thank you, Amelia.
You're welcome. But now food.
Yeah.